Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 27th of February and we will see all the important questions of the day. And last day, Kartik Paul, Prem Kumar, Binduji, Abhilash Kavuri, Shivam Yadav have correctly answered the question in the comment section. And Neeraj Madhesiya has also tried to answer it. Let's see the question of the day, which again you have to answer in the comment section, and next day we will see how many of you answered it. The Kanchenjunga National Park is located in which state? These are the options, read the options and then answer. And today every question is very important, so listen every questions very carefully. Let's begin. The first question, Blue Dot Network is associated with, so this network is associated with infrastructure development and it aims to bring government with private sector and civil societies together to promote high quality, trusted standards for global infrastructure development. And it was launched by the United States of America, Australia and Japan last year in ASEAN Summit. So India was not part of this network. Only these three countries were part. Next question. Consider the following maritime zones and their extensions. You must have heard a term EEZ, that is Exclusive Economic Zone. So there are several zones divided by UNCLOS, that is UN, United Nations Convention on Laws of Seas. UNCLOS has divided the sea water into several zones, which refers to different rights of the coastal country. So let's see the zones. Territorial water. This extends to 12 nautical miles from the coastal area of any country. Nautical mile is a metric used to measure distance in seas or oceans, while on land, kilometer is used. So here, territorial water extends up to 12 nautical mile from the coastal area of any country. Contiguous zone, this extends up to 24 nautical mile. This is also correct. Exclusive economic zone, this extends up to only 200 nautical miles from the coastal areas, not up to 250 nautical miles. So here third is wrong. Continental shelf, this extends up to 350 nautical mile from the coastal area. This is right. So first, second and fourth is right and third is wrong. So here question is, which of the above is or are not correctly matched? So D will be the right answer, as third is incorrectly matched. And what is continental shelf? Continental shelf is the extension of continental land which is submerged with shallow water. So it is continental shelf and it is very famous for resources, as sedimentary rock is found here. And in exclusive economic zone, the coastal state shall have the exclusive right to construct and to regulate any construction of artificial land or artificial island. For instance, China has constructed artificial island in Southeast China Sea, or any other structure which may interfere with the rights of that coastal state. So it has recently been in news because China has been trying to build artificial islands in the exclusive economic zone of Philippines. And contiguous zone overlaps territorial seas, as it extends to 24 km and territorial water extends up to 12 nautical miles and this 24 nautical miles. And in contiguous zone, coastal state is entitled to enforce laws on pollution, smuggling, customs and immigrations. And EEZ, coastal state is also entitled to extract any marine resources. Next question. Consider the following statements about UNCLOS, that is United Nations Convention for the Laws of Seas. It is an international treaty which was adopted and signed in 1982. This statement is correct. It establishes rules governing all uses of oceans and their resources. This is also correct. So again C is the right answer. And India and China are members of UNCLOS. UNCLOS as of now has around 160 members, but United States has not ratified the law at all. Next question. Consider the following statements about olive ridley turtles. These are also called as Pacific ridley sea turtles and is one of the smallest species of turtle and most abundant of all sea turtles found in the world. So here all these parts of this statement is correct. It is also known as Pacific ridley. It is the second smallest species of turtle and it is most abundant of all. And it is categorized as vulnerable by IUCN Red List. So this is also correct. So here C is the right answer. Why it was in news? Because recently an annual census was conducted in Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary and in Vol of Odisha, and it was found that only 62 dolphins are present at Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary, which is almost half if we compare it with the data of previous year. And Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary is well known for nesting sanctuary of woolly ridley turtle. Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary, located in Odisha, is the world's largest nesting beach for woolly ridley, and this sanctuary is located within Bhitarkanika National Park. So it is very important. It is located within Bhitarkanika National Park in Odisha's Kendrapara district, between Dhamra River in the north and Brahmani River in the south. They may ask you the river also, that it is located between Dhamra River in the north and Brahmani River in the south. Next question. World Air Quality Report is released by, so this report is released by Greenpeace, and report 2019 has been released recently in association with IQ Air. The report is based on comparison of PM 2.5 levels, that is particulate matter 2.5 levels, and India accounts for 2/3 of the world's most polluted cities and 21 out of 30 most polluted cities in 2019 as per this report. And whenever the question asks you, you have to keep it in mind that it is based on PM 2.5 levels and not on account of other pollutants. And this report found that when population is taken into account, the average particulate matter 2.5 pollution level is highest in Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is the most polluted country in terms of PM 2.5 matters, and it is followed by Pakistan, then followed by Mongolia, which ranked third, and followed by Afghanistan, and India ranked fifth in this category, while Ghaziabad, which is in UP, is the most polluted city in the world, followed by Hutan city of China. Again here you have to keep it in mind that it is in terms of particulate matter 2.5. So Ghaziabad is the most polluted city in the world, and WHO also releases a list of most polluted cities that considers other pollutants as well, but here only particulate matter 2.5 is concerned. Ghaziabad in as such most polluted, and New Delhi is the fifth most polluted city in the world. While report also found that cities in India on an average exceeded the WHO target of annual PM 2.5 exposure, but 98% of cities in India experienced some improvement if we compared it with last year estimation. Next question. IUCN Red List categorizes dolphin as is categorized as endangered. As we discussed that a recent census has been conducted in Odisha and dolphin number has decreased than previous year. So it has been categorized as endangered by IUCN, and it has also been categorized as Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, that is CITES. And this dolphin is also categorized in Appendix 2 of Convention on Migratory Species, that is CMS. We have already discussed Appendix 1 and Appendix 2 of CMS. This was the previous day question. Pakke Tiger Reserve is located in, so this is located in Arunachal Pradesh. Next question. Consider the following statements about Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank is a multilateral development bank with a mission to improve social and economic outcomes in Asia. This is correct. And AIIB can also lend money to countries outside Asia as well. So here it is not concentrated only for Asia, and it is headquartered in Beijing, which is in China. This is also correct. So this bank is basically a Chinese led bank. So here C is the right answer. You may see this number differing in some sources, but I have taken it from the official website of AIB. So China is the largest shareholder in this bank, and India is the second largest shareholder in this AIB, followed by Russia and then Germany. So you have to remember the names of these 4 top shareholders of this bank: China, India, Russia and then Germany. It was in news because recently AIB has listed masala bond in global securities market. Masala bond is bond of India which is issued for overseas investors. Sendai framework is related to, so this Sendai framework is related to disaster management. So here B is the right answer, and it was adopted at the 3rd UN World Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction, which was organized in 2015 in Sendai, which is in Japan. This Sendai framework will last till 2030. It has started from 2015, will last till 2030, and it is successor of Hyogo framework. Hyogo framework was applicable from 2005 to 2015. So remember both these frameworks. Why it was in news? Because the first national conference on coastal disaster risk reduction and resilience has been organized in New Delhi by the National Institute of Disaster Management, and it has reaffirmed for the implementation of Sendai framework. Now see some facts. Antihydrogen is made up of antimatter positron with an antiproton. Recently, antihydrogen was in news because this has been revealed that it shows a strange quantum effect. What is quantum effect? Quantum effect shows the nature of energy and matter at subatomic and atomic level. So let's see some facts about antihydrogen. It is made up of antimatter positron with an antiproton, while hydrogen is made up of an electron and a proton. So this is the difference between the constituents of hydrogen and antihydrogen. When regular matter and antimatter touch with each other, the matter and antimatter particles annihilate each other. And antimatter, what is antimatter? These are considered to be perfect antagonistic twin of matter. So these are just reverse or opposite of matter. If matter is A, it will also be A, but everything will be reversed in antimatter. Next question. Consider the following statements about Apache attack helicopter. It is a heavy attack helicopter and the most advanced multi-role heavy attack craft currently in service globally. This is correct. And AH-64E is the most advanced version of Apache helicopter. This is also correct. And India is going to buy it. So here both these statements are correct. C is the right answer. India is going to buy not only AH-64E attack helicopter but also 24 MH-60R Seahawk helicopter. And India will be the 16th country. India will be the 16th country to choose Apache helicopter. And Apache helicopter will be used by Indian Army, while MH-60R Romeo helicopter will be inducted in Indian Navy. So this is also important. MHR 60R that is by Navy and Apache will be by Indian Army. And MH-60R Romeo helicopter will assist Indian Navy in carrying out anti-ship, anti-submarine, electronic warfare and net-centric over-the-horizon offensive and defensive roles. So if you find the video useful, like it, subscribe to our channel and answer the question in the comment section, and wait for the next video. Till then, thanks a lot.